What is up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Thank you for tuning in again. Today we've got a Ren money game. We got part 1, 2, and 3. Now I've heard part 2 before. I heard it a long time ago. I did it come out 4 years ago? I thought it came out longer ago than that. I could be wrong. Yeah, I'm just trying to get back into videos. Really, I put all of the suggestions you guys have given me into a spreadsheet, and there's over 300 songs that have been suggested to me in like the last 2 months alone. So I'm trying to get to as many as I can. I haven't recorded in a while apart from yesterday. So I'm just trying to get through them. Bit of a longer intro. Let's just go. Ren Money Game. Make sure you subscribe to Ren. Give his song a like. Let's go. This sounds like the same beat as number 2, I think. Okay.
It's a strange time we're living in. Woke and put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior.
Whoa,
Time
start
we're
again.
living in. Woke and put fear in. Hierarchy parties, they make us feel inferior. Greed runs through Parliament interiors. Devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie, theory, stripe, fearing.
I was about to say this is a really eerie, where they're like in an underground or something, and then they've...
Theories, devils walk among us, they fit the criteria. Eerie, theory, stripe, fearing, weary-minded men when we're clearly living in dictatorships. Nearly blinded by illusions to choose.
I think this is live as well. That's plugged in.
Who's fooling who? A pull chain to your shoes on pain. It's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets this whole world burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. The world turns, the whole world burns. But money was invented for trade, but now those bits of paper twist hearts, make slaves, turns a saint into a sinner, a child into a killer. His finger on the trigger of a money game.
It's all about the money now.
Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And those who ride
Okay, that's the same chorus as
through
number 2.
distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we like to point the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame, but point the mirror at ourselves.
That look.
We're all part of this old money game.
He could definitely be it. Sorry, I'm talking through it. I'm all out of sorts with reacting. I haven't done any in so long. I've done like 1 in the last 3 weeks. Yeah, money is funny now, isn't it? And he could definitely be an actor as
We're
well.
all part of this old money game. Stop.
Oh. It's so simple, but it's so well done.
Dear Mr. President, it's evident that everyone's a resident of fear when they support these ideas to keep us separate, when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech.
My right to hate is freedom to speak. Freedom of speech. There's a lot of crazy things happening in the UK at the moment. I'm not going to say.
These ideas to
not going to comment on them.
keep us separate when they make us believe that everybody is coming to terrorize you in the streets. They say badly through gritted teeth. That's my right to hate. That's freedom of speech. But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an...
Yeah, just because you can say horrible things doesn't mean you should.
But when did freedom become a reason to hate? A way to justify a racist slur or insult we make? There's an irony in freedom, cause us in the West, we have pillaged and plundered the murder that's savages, colonized all of the rest. That's called hypocrisy. Preach a certain value that you never keep yourselves. Your country was in flames, you denigrate yourselves in a second. Still you spit your venom, demonizing immigrants when really you're the immigrant, cause all of us are immigrants or descended from immigrants. Irony is imminent. I'll shed the light on immigrants. America was colonized by Britain. Britain, it was colonized by Rome, and also colonized by the Saxons. They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet
Saxons were German?
They were German, by the way. You know how people throw shade upon the Germans because of history's pain, and yet we made the same mistakes all again. Demonize a whole people, Jewish or Muslim, the same and the same. Old situations play on repeat. The same old TV shows repeat. Yeah, we worship the bleak. Our opinions aren't our own, and we follow like sheep. There's no left, there's no right. In the middle we sleep. Rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes our way. And those who rise through distorted lies, poison in the veins, but we'd like to point the blame, 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 blame.
Bro, his videos are so good. Does he? I'm pretty sure he directs them. Does he not? Like, I know he does everything. Yeah, he does everything. Okay, this one wasn't directed by him. Music video by. Oh no, yeah. I was gonna say he had to have some creative input
to blame. But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
So eerie.
This old money game.
Oh. Damn. I don't know what he's about to do. Unplug my mic. Oh wow, okay. I was not expecting him to just turn around and pour it on himself. Jesus, man. Incredible as always. Oh, here are the lyrics. Yeah, everyone's a resident of fear when they support the ideas that keep us separate. Yeah. And it's a whole history lesson. It's everything. All right, we'll go on to part 2 because I know part 2 is more about money. Like that was more about. It's hard to pinpoint. Just the world, just how screwed up the world is, isn't it? We got part 2. Make sure you like part 2. Oh, I've already done it. Yeah, I know this one.
Strange time we're living in, panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America, Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit.
Like the way he writes it all. This one is, this one I know at least is so good because he's saying what we're all thinking.
Come on. Needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind.
And some people don't even know that this is the world. Like, I wish I could just sit there and be like, everything's so great. Isn't everyone so great? But I can't. I'm not the type of person who can just sit and think that, which is really annoying. It'd be so much easier if I could, right? But yeah, it's just not the case. I don't know if anything I'm saying is making sense.
All dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, rain, 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 rain. A storm it comes up.
I just realized there was a frame there from part 1. And also they're showing stuff all from history and yeah, like that. That's from what I just saw. I never would have realized that before. Yeah, they're showing all like news dictatorships, I think. Trump, North Korea, Germany, Russia.
It's easier to blame. But point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money
Even
game.
The Simpsons.
This old money game.
We're all part of this old money game. It's so true. It's crazy. And annoying.
Money is a
like, sorry, I'm gonna pause it. I'm just gonna waffle for a minute. Did you know? So I live in Guernsey, close to the UK, like between the UK and France. And, you know, like the cheapest flat, if you want to buy one, is like 200k, I think. Right now, if you wanted to own your own property, 200k is the cheapest you can get. And that's like 1 bedroom, run down, not particularly nice, like 200 to 250. That's so like people my age, if they want to move out, you have to rent. But renting, the cheapest property on the market right now is like 1,700 a month to rent. So someone my age, I just turned 21 12 days ago. The people my age, they're never gonna own a house. Not only that, but people who live here, they're never even gonna be able to move out and rent somewhere. Like, it's crazy. And then if you want a 2-bedroom place because you've got a small family or something, it'll be 400,000 or something. It's like, how does this make sense to anyone? The proportion of wage to accommodation is unfathomable, and it's literally impossible to live without assistance on your, like, if I couldn't live where I live now, I wouldn't be able to do anything. Like, I would with my job, I would not be able to live anywhere. I'd have to like rent a 1-bedroom place with someone else to survive. So that's the money game of Guernsey. At least in the UK, in some places you can get property for like 70,000. Like, I've seen some places where you can get a 3-bedroom house for 200,000. But here it's the cheapest, grottiest 1-bedroom flats are 200k. A terraced house, is that the word? What's the word when they're all in a row? I'm forgetting the word right now. But that house, it will be like 500, and then a detached house will be like 600. It's like, how? Okay, that's my little rant and waffle of Guernsey's. That's my opinion on Guernsey's money game anyway. And then they're bringing in GST. We don't pay VAT, so they're just bringing in loads of other taxes. Oh. We do have fun. And I'm 21. I shouldn't really have to care about any of this. I should just be able to have fun. But no, I've got to like every day think, in 5 years, how am I even going to survive?
Money is a game.
Well, I don't have to. I know many people who don't, but when that time comes, they are going to be... Well, I'm not going to be doing well, so I don't know how they're going to be doing. Back to it. Sorry.
Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his finger in crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a
This is the meme that I actually saw the meme of this bit years before I'd even heard Ren.
This is business economics
Of this bit, like with the Eminem on stage and they put this in the background.
Seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells because there's loads on the sand. Step one, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide.
This bit especially, this is just incredible rhyming. Like
shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me. Take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step two.
Crazy.
People think that they want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a shell, then you're just a fucking waste, man. Free. It's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality.
Yeah, and that line as well. Swallow your morals, they're a poor man's quality. It's very rare you see someone with wealth that's got... Well, no, it's pretty much never that you see someone who's got somewhere by just being a good person. That literally doesn't get you anywhere. It gets you behind. Because if you put other people before you, they're going to get more than you. Like... Anybody now who is like... rich did not get it from being a good person or doing the right thing. They did the best thing for them, which is pretty much never the best thing for everyone.
Shells must sell, that will be a new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. Four. Expand, clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. Five. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. Six.
And I saw a comment once that said that this song is based on the company Shell or something. They actually did this. That a company started off in shells called Shell and then went to oil. So...
Sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore. Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we died upon the blame. It's easier to blame. But point the mirror right.
Is that Charlie Chaplin playing Hitler? Or a medic? No. Playing a medic, I think.
The mirror right ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game.
And it's been like this for so long.
This old money game.
And while I was listening to that... Hold on, let it finish.
This old...
Yeah, until they're rarer than a diamond, because diamonds aren't actually that rare. They're not that rare. They're just so controlled that to create a sense of scarcity. People, like he was literally saying, people will pay more if they think they're rare or whatever. And I was thinking, I think I've seen part 3. Now I'm thinking, I think it's the one. It's like a story of a guy who his dad tells him he has to make all this money, and then he just ruins his life. I think that might be this one. I'm not sure, but I clearly can't quite remember what happens. So yeah, make sure you like part 2 that I just listened to, and we'll go on to part 3. Make sure you give that a like as well. I hope you're enjoying. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I think I might have heard. I was thinking. And I'm going to waffle at the end of this one as well about the future of the channel. That's some ideas. I've still been thinking, even if I haven't been recording. Oh, it's the same look from part 1. It's the same guy from part 1. Oh, that's eerie. No, it's like funky. What is this? Was there a transition somewhere in there? No. Is it a one take? It's probably a one take. It's nuts. Sorry, I'm chatting so much. I'm in a chatty mood today. Excuse me. So that's the original that was just sat down. I'm pretty sure this is the one where it's a whole story. And he like loses his legs or something. But it's been so long. When did it come out? Only a year ago. I must have watched it when it came out, weirdly. There was a cut there. The control he has over his voice is different. Let's go. You can see the mic on his shoulder too.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10.
So his parents paid for private school, so it's already going from a very successful family, I'm guessing.
Unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can.
Ooh, this world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. That's a crazy message. Because that can be, in my opinion anyway, that could so be taken for good or bad. Like, it's true. So don't do everything for other people because they wouldn't do the same for you. Don't spend all your time. But yeah, so like, don't put everyone else's everything before yours because they wouldn't do the same for you. But also, don't always put yourself before others. It's some sort of healthy balance, I feel like. Some sort of mix in the middle of helping others and giving enough, but also having enough.
An adult, but he's practically a million.
But obviously in this, the way he's saying it is take all you can. You can never have enough. Always take more because someone's got to have it. So it might as well be you, right?
18 and his dad.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of why I started this channel. Not to take all I can, but I thought other people do it. Why? Think about how many reaction channels are gonna, or even channels in general, are gonna get big, or people that are gonna do well. And part of my reasoning, I suppose, is why couldn't one of them be me? You know, like there is enough to go around of people watching this type of video. So why couldn't? I don't know. Let's see if I can get some. But I'm not taking all I can, of course.
Daddy tells him now you're a.
Everyone can win just because other people are doing well doesn't mean it's taking anything from you. Holy moly, I am chatting a lot.
Man, this world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won.
Yeah, people with this mindset, they can never have enough to make themselves feel complete with what they have. Like, once you have a goal and then you reach that goal and then you set a little bit of a further one, then a further one. And then even though you've ways to pass your first goal and you've got further than you ever thought you would, you still want double whatever you have now. You still want to go take it so much further.
Daddy tells him, listen here, son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval. Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it.
Oh, the way the piano's building up is crazy.
With powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
Oh, the way this video is done, because I don't even know where all those people were hiding, because they like showed the room, but yet there's still people like walking in and walking around and things happening. Crazy.
35, he gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38,
because his dad was the person telling him that you're not enough yet. You got to get more. You got to get more. So when that person's not there to tell you, you got to get more, you have to set your own goals. But what do you then aim for?
Product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Yet he has surpassed anything he ever thought. Like the goal at 21, the goal at 5 years old, he was told to get money. By 18, he was a millionaire or whatever it was. And yet he was happier and more content with having less than now. He had more then than he does now. The more he got, the less he really felt like he had. Or the further away from his goals he was. That's how I'm perceiving it anyway. Like, where have they come from? What? It just showed the whole behind. And then they turn the camera, and I'm guessing like a wall opens up, and right, because that was the wall that they. Well, might have been a cut there actually. They do like the where they mask around, and then it's so well done. It's crazy.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly.
Oh my god. But at the start it was at 1 he was walking at 2 walking quickly. And now he's not.
My gimme, 41 he wasn't walking, 42 not walking quickly, 43 never running round the pavements of his city, 44 inside a palace with a mountain of gold, but those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy, community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all
Start all that again,
this
man.
lunacy, community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
The mic's gone again.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise.
Now the room's empty too.
45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed
Oh
at
my god, at 45 he has a
a
40.
fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same.
Yeah.
Here's the words of his father. It's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Oh my god. He brought it. Oh my. I just realized that he was going to say money game, but then the finger on the tree. Oh my
45 a
god.
fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father. It's such a damn shame.
There, I was thinking he's going to say money game, but I...
Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Oh my god. Money game part 3. There'll be a part 4. Surely one day. Guys, make sure you go and show Ren some love in the description. There'll be a link to all 3. Make sure you go give them all a like and stuff. And yeah, I was thinking, so yeah, they were a great guy. I'm all like out of sorts now. Yeah, that was amazing. All 3 of them. Number 2 is probably because it's like a studio version and it's more rapping focused, so it's more one for me. But the storytelling of Number 3, that's one of the best storytelling songs I've probably ever heard. And I've not even heard his tales yet. Is it Jenny's tale? I forget whose tale. Someone's tale. I've still got to listen to them, and I'm sure they're going to be on the same level. And yeah, I just wanted to say for the channel, I've just been thinking like stuff like maybe live streams of listening to music, even if it's not new music, because you guys have put me on a lot of music. So maybe if I could share some of the stuff that I like to listen to, like, not that I don't like to listen to this, but maybe some of the stuff that I listen to daily. Don't know. Because I like to listen to this. You guys send me music and I normally like it. So there's a chance that I might be able to do it the other way. I don't know. I'll have to see. Yeah, and if there's just any other kind of videos, I don't know. I've just been trying to think of any variety, like still music and still listening to stuff, but just any other formats I could do it. Like the bed turns into a sofa. I've got the TV, and I used to record videos there on an old channel. Hang on, if I move that, oh, you can see all the mess behind it. But yeah, I used to record gaming videos on that, but like I could always get more people, introduce people to stuff like this for the first time even. Yeah, let me know in the comments, and as always, if there's any more Ren I should listen to, let me know in the comments below. As always, like, have I said as always like 4 times now? Like, subscribe, do some exercise, eat something healthy, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.